Hello, my name is Tanner Trunsham. This is Crash Course US History, and today we're going to learn about the Siege of Petersburg. We're not going to learn about a day-by-day account, just the main battle as a whole. So the siege lasted over 9 months, making it the longest siege in American history, but it technically wasn't a siege. The siege was a series of battles around the cities of Richmond and Petersburg, Virginia. It was fought from June 9th, 1864 to March 25th, 1865. Petersburg was just 20 miles from the Confederate capital of Richmond, the transportation hub of the railroads. Its loss would make it impossible to hold Richmond. The two generals were Ulysses S. Grant commanding the Union troops and Robert E. Lee leading the Confederate troops. Grant knew that if the Union could take control of the city, then the Confederate capital, Richmond, would collapse. He thought that he could quickly capture Petersburg before enemy reinforcements arrived. But thanks to the Confederates' physical defenses, the men there were able to hold out until the reinforcements arrived the next day. Robert E. Lee knew the fall of Petersburg also meant the fall of Richmond, which made him brace his reinforcements to the troops already there. The battle continued for days before both sides decided to dig trenches, and Grant began to attempt to siege the city. Ultimately, in the end, the North was able to get around Lee's flanks at the Battle of Five Forks. Lee's defenses collapsed, and he was forced to abandon the city, and the Union troops entered Richmond and Petersburg. 3 days later, the North was able to catch up with Lee and his men and force them to surrender. It was not the end of the war, but the end of hope for a Confederate victory. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.